You ever heard of a numbers station? No, not that kind of number station. I'm talking about a radio station that just broadcasts numbers, nothing else. Like, what the hell? But there is one, and it's real, and it might be counting down the days until you die. It all started when two friends were just messing around on their shortwave radios. They were picking up all kinds of weird stuff, music, static, and then suddenly this cold, emotionless voice cuts through the noise, whispering the numbers for 8, 15, 16. They thought it was pretty creepy, but they couldn't help but feel a little intrigued. So they decided to tune in again the next day. Same time, same number station, but now the whispering voice said 4, 7, 11, 19. Wait a minute, where did the 8 and the 15 go? Did they just skip those numbers? Before they could figure it out, their phones started ringing. The caller ID read unknown, and when they picked up, all they heard was a dial tone. It was then they realized the numbers the voice had spoken were the same ones on the clock of their local radio tower. They were literally counting the seconds until their doom. Who would do such a thing and why? The broadcast continued every night for a week straight, with the numbers changing every single time. But the most disturbing part was that each broadcast started and ended with the same two numbers. For example, 7, 4, 23, 17, 11, 7. See? The first and last numbers were the same. One theory was that the first number represents the month and the last number represents the day. So if you take the first and last numbers of each sequence and add them together, you get a date like July 23rd. But if that's true, then July 23rd must be an important date, right? Well, it wasn't a normal day, that's for sure. It was the day one of the radio enthusiasts went missing. He vanished without a trace. His car was found abandoned at the radio tower, with the shortwave radio still playing the numbers station. Then the next broadcast came on and it sent chills down their spines, because the numbers were 6, 11, 17, 18, 12, 6. Only one digit had changed from the previous broadcast, and that one digit was significant because it was the number that represented the missing person's birthday. Was this a coincidence? Or something more sinister? So, is this creepy radio station actually counting down the days until you die? Well, it certainly seems that way. The numbers seem to be getting closer and closer to the listeners' birthdays. But who's behind it all and why? We may never know.